A few months ago, I was watching a certain YouTuber. She was interviewing some of the Europeans. She was asking them questions about Africa. And one question came up, and it was, what is the capital city of Africa? And most of these Europeans, I think they didn't know much about Africa. They all said Nigeria, some said Lagos. But guys, if especially you're watching from outside of Africa, Nigeria is just one of the countries in Africa, and it is number one in many things. It is the giant of Africa because of some of the reasons that I'm going to explain to you in this video today. Nigeria has a GDP of that is according to 2023 from the World Bank. The gross domestic product of Nigeria, the monetary value of goods and services in Nigeria according to 2023 was 362.8 billion US dollars. So their economy compared to most of the other African countries is up there. Nigeria is top in many industries, and there are many reasons why I'm saying in this video that Nigeria is the number one country in Africa. The very first number one reasons, according to me, according to my research, is the character of people in Nigeria. Guys, I don't know whether you also notice, but Nigerians are go-getters. They are confident. They are strong personalities compared to most of the other Africans. Nigerians are not slow. They always go for what they want. When you get one Nigerian person and you convince them about anything, and you tell them, you explain to them very well, and they understand you very well, they will really go for whatever you're telling them. They will really act so that they achieve whatever they want to achieve. So the character of an average Nigerian, the way they were, I think, raised, the way they act, the way they think, the way they reason things out, it's one of those reasons that is keeping their country in the number one position compared to most of the other African countries that even beat them according to the GDP or according to the resources and the minerals that are available in any other African country. Nigeria is not the richest, though some Nigerians boast us that their country is the richest, but it is number one just because of that first reason. As I've told you, the character of people in Nigeria, you know, they love family, they help their people, they go beyond the nuclear family, they help their extended family, their villages, their communities. They are generous people, they love giving. And guys, whenever you are a giver, the benefits you will reap will be beyond and beyond and beyond. And they also love promoting their culture wherever they are, wherever you find them, even inside their country. They will promote their culture. When they go overseas, they will promote their culture. You know, like they will make sure that everybody outside there know about their country, their cultures, their way of living. You know, that the people get to know who Nigerians are. Like, they are always promoting their country, and as I've also said, they are generous people. But even I love the way they receive blessings, and I also love the way they give blessings back to other people. If you give something to a Nigerian person, they will bless you. They will bless you. They will pray for you. They will bless even generations that will come after you, just because you helped one of them, or just because you blessed one of them. Like, they will speak more blessings back to you. That is how an average Nigerian is. And according to that character, according to that characteristic of who they are, that has helped most of Nigerians, and also a country, their country at large, to be number one compared to most of the other countries. The second reason is education and creativity, plus also entrepreneurship. an average adult Nigerian has gone to school, they can at least speak English. And as you know, guys, all over the world, we use English to communicate to each other. And in most African countries, English is taught in school. So they've gone to school at least to get that basic education. You will find that a doctor in Nigeria will have another degree in maybe entrepreneurship or business, and they will also have another maybe diploma or a certificate in fashion designing. So they love educating themselves, they love acquiring knowledge, especially beyond what they know, or like beyond what somebody has as a skill or a career. They love educating themselves in many different fields. And also, education is highly valued in Nigeria from childhood to adulthood. It is really, really highly valued. And I love the fact that they love educating themselves beyond their borders. They love knowing about other countries, other cultures, whatever is happening around the world. A normal Nigerian will know, or they will have some knowledge about what is going on outside their borders, or in any other, or in many different countries. That is why I think most of them are leaving the country to go for greener pastures. They love, they call it to Japa. They love going to other countries, like especially to the USA, to Canada, to the UK, so that they better their lives. They are fighters. Nigerians are fighters, and also they are really creative. I think they produce most of the many child inventors that we see all over the world. You will find many child inventors in high schools, even outside schools. You find many teenagers who are child like inventors in technology, in science and medicine. Like, they really love education, and that also is helping their country a lot. And by the way, guys, I read somewhere that the most highly educated American immigrants are African immigrants, and most of those African immigrants are largely from Nigeria. And they've gone ahead to educate themselves in technology, science and medicine, entrepreneurship, and all of the other studies. You can Google that and you will find that it is true. And most of these immigrants, the Nigerian immigrants, invest back into their country, and that really has boosted and promoted their economy, putting them at the number one position and also making them the giant of Africa. The next reason is because of their oil and gas industry. Can we really talk about Nigeria and we don't talk about their oil and gas? No, that is impossible. So guys, that industry, the oil and gas industry of Nigeria, has really promoted development in the country. And also, I think Nigeria is the largest producer when it comes to oil and gas in the continent of Africa, and even the world at large. The mineral is really, really needed, and that has led to lots of development in Nigeria. It has boosted their economy. And also, guys, Nigeria as a country, their national budget every year since the 1960s has been really largely financed by the oil and gas industry, hence helping them in the civilization of the country, development of the country, development of the infrastructures, the roads, the buildings and everything. And the country is really beautified from the large profits and the large amounts of monies that they make from the oil and gas industry, since they supply most of the African countries and even the world at large. Then number 4, though this might sound cliche to some people, but it is true, is the spiritualism in Nigeria, especially their love and faith in God. Guys, a lot of seeds of prayers have been sown for the country. A lot of religious leaders in the country and even outside beyond Nigeria have prayed for the country. A lot of pastors, a lot of people over the world have really prayed for this country. Hence the results that we are seeing. Believe it or not, hence the results that we are seeing. A lot of stuff just prosper in this country just because of the prayers. People have really prayed. You guys, do you remember, even in the Nigerian movies that we've been watching since the early 2000s, people were praying. Towards the end of most of these Nigerian movies, prayers. They were showing us like results of prayers. Prayers have been sown into this country, hence why it is really prospering, I should say, and it is blossoming in most of the industries in Nigeria, just because these guys are very prayerful. I think the top 10 ministries all over the world, I think the largest part are Nigerian ministries. They have the richest pastors, I think. I believe, not even thinking, but I believe. And we see that most of them are really prayerful. They are really prayerful. They pray for their country. They pray for their people. They pray for their children. They always pronounce blessings unto their children, unto their businesses, unto their everything. Hence what we see as the results. Nigeria, I think, is holding the flag for most of for the African continent. Like it is they are like everything is just prospering. Their music industry is prospering. Their film industry is prospering. Everything is just prospering in Nigeria. But it is because of the many prayers. Then the last reason for today is the large population of Nigerians. Guys, despite the disadvantages of a large population, the advantages, the merits of such a population has really favored Nigeria and kept it at the top. For example, just because of the high demand for goods and services, that alone has stimulated investments and also increased market. So that is also a great point, a great advantage for them. Then also things like the efficiency in production due to increased competition. That has also boosted their economy. Then the increase in labor force leading to, high production. Also, their large population really promotes economic growth as it leads to exploitation of resources. So such things have really helped Nigerian to be at the top. So if you have also any other reasons that please share below. I also want to learn from you. I also want to learn from the Nigerians who really live in the country and also those who see Nigeria from the outside. So guys, go on and comment below. What do you think? Do you believe that what I've shared is true and correct? And share your views according to your observation as a Nigerian, or even also as somebody who just loves Nigeria or Africa or the world. And with that, I think I should be seeing you in any of my other videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe, comment below, like this video, and I'll be seeing you soon in any of my other videos. Thank you. Happy 2025. Bye.